Hi, it's Bumble. Welcome back to my channel. So, I ran into a sort of issue for myself. I don't know if that's really the right phrasing of that. Anyway, um, and I guess it shows how good this game is, where I haven't really been able to sleep the past 2 nights because I've been making me's in here, and then I keep laying awake thinking about more me's I want to make. So, to try to combat this issue, I spent today making some me's. And then I even made some pets too to like correspond with them and stuff, which is why I'm starting a bit later than normal. It's almost 9 actually, so I don't know if the me's will be awake by the time I play. This is gonna be more me making, but it's just two this time. It's just these two me's I wanted to make on here because I thought they'd be more fun for you to watch and they'd be a little faster. Cause some of the me's I made today, I made like 6 me's, and one of them was kind of a bit tedious, and the other one had a lot of shading and highlights and everything, like the face paint, very, very face paint heavy. Um, so that definitely took me a while, but these should be fast. I wanted to make a Pikmin. I might make multiple Pikmin, but I'm gonna make my favorite Pikmin, which is the yellow Pikmin, and then I wanted to make Wish Me Well, so that's what we're gonna do. I mean, yellow Pikmin should hypothetically be easy. Um, the head's kind of. It's just when I make them bald, it just makes it a lot easier for me. And there's no eyebrows. I love the Pikmin designs so much. I think they're adorable. Um, is it like this or is it like this? I think it's like this. But it goes all the way out on the edge, which is funny to me. Except there's no black outline. Um, but I don't have that as an option. I wish you could like toggle that somehow, like if you want the black outline or not, because that ruins like half of the designs I try to do on here. Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be this far. Also, I need to change the skin color. Yellow. But yeah, Wish Me Well will probably take me longer. But that's okay. And then no nose and no mouth. I think red Pikmin would be kind of hard to do the nose. I feel like blue Pikmin would be easy with the little mouth, gills, whatever it's supposed to be. But I've always liked the yellow Pikmin. I also like that it doesn't have a mouth. I think it make it look a little cuter than the other two. And then it also makes it look kind of more creepy because it stares. There's no expression or anything. Um, yeah, I might have to redraw the eyes actually, or not redraw, but like draw them. I was thinking of just playing normally and showing you the Mii's that I made earlier. That was off screen, but I really wanted to make these two Mii's first, and then I feel like I'm good for a while because I made some robot Mii's, and I was really, really excited to make those. I'm very happy with how they came out. Why is my brain not working? I'm trying to talk. You know me, I can't like multitask and talk. And I was so good with these buttons too when I was playing in handheld. It actually felt like way easier for me to play in handheld. I think it also helps because on the TV, I can't really see very well with the colors. The colors are like a little tricky. Let's make that a bit smaller. Let's see here. So I feel kind of bad because I'm gonna be like iffy with the controls, but then it was going so nicely earlier. I almost wish I could have recorded what I was making. I mean, if I just waited, I could have, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to spend my entire time doing this. I only wanted to make Mii's in here that are specific ones, and plus with the ones that I made, um, it would have taken forever. This would have been a long video. But I'm very excited to show those. I mean, they're not all robots. Some of them are other things, but that's like the majority. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Wish Me Well one. The Wish Me Well me that I'm gonna make after this because The Tuxedo Sam one was so freaking cute. I don't know if I'll make like a billion oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Like a billion Sanryomis, perhaps, but okay. But I've been starting to use the bucket more. That's been very helpful for me. Let's see. Can't see these features in the way. I mean, it's not going to be visible past the eyeball, but it makes it hard for me to figure out where I'm coloring. There we go. Okay, and then up here. It's just kind of funny because I have a reference picture pulled up, so every time I turn my head to the right, the Pikmin, it's like a close-up of 3 Pikmin and they're just staring and judging me. Okay, yeah, that turned out okay. I just need to do this line. I kind of struggle a bit whenever, you know how I made this like a really nice like even line? Or sometimes with designs like with these Pikmin where there's like only a little of the yellow and then the rest, it's like it goes up. And that can be kind of tricky for me. Because then it kind of ends up looking uneven. But that is because I'm using the bigger brush. Should probably use, I've been using this little pixel one more, and that's been really helpful. That and the bucket and the little eyedrop tool, because I don't put all the colors at once on the right. I just kind of eyedrop things and go from there. Yeah. I like this peach color. It looks nice. I'm just thrown off because I'm using my controller, and like earlier today when I was like doing this really fast with the other designs I was doing, it was with Joy-Cons, so the placement of things are a little different. This controller is like actually a better size for my hands than the Joy-Cons, but at the same time, like if I want to reach to like the D-pad, it feels a little harder. Okay, so there's like one little dot up here. There we go. That's not, oh no, that is part of it. Okay, perfect. The one thing I haven't been able to figure out though is I think heard of people having some kind of like mirroring tool where it will like put it on the other side for you, but I don't know how to do that. So the best I've been doing, which was very handy for a specific me that I made, is just using the D-pad and making it go like perfectly across. There we go. Yeah. This kind of came out uglier than I wanted. I might have to fix, like, the ears are fine. I think it's just the shape of the head, because that's the hard part. I wish you could, like, erase the top of the head. That would make things so much easier for me, because then it means every me has, like, a super round head. Not all of them, but quite a bit. I need the head of this Pikmin to be reversed. I need this Pikmin to have, like, the head of a lemon, basically. But then the head takes up most of this canvas, so it's not like I can shrink it down. So I guess it is what it is. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Wait, did I do the color correctly? Hold on, let me see. Is it, it is this yellow. I feel like I just have to check. Okay, perfect, it is. And then I'll have to put the sprout on the me. So I don't know if I want to have this thing. I think I'll just put it there for now. I might delete it later. Just so I can look at it and be like, yeah, that's a Pikmin, you know? If there's nothing on top of the Pikmin head, I'm like, what is this little... Oh my goodness, no. No. You have to do this. Oh, that's too much. And then it's weird when you draw on top of the head because then it makes it, like, if the Mii moves. I actually really like these highlights, like the white highlight and stuff that's automatically in the Mii head, but then it can, like, ruin some of their designs a little bit. But yeah, it is a little annoying because, like, you have all this space for the Mii, but then I can't move the canvas or anything. And it, wait, can I actually move the no. No, all I can do is zoom in and zoom out, and that's it. Which sucks, because then if I grab this, you know, you could move the Mii all the way. Oh, they have little M's in their shoes. That's adorable. See, you could do stuff like this. You can't turn them, you can't. It just makes the yellow look like that rather than like on top of the head. So it only looks good on like one angle basically. It's like, ah. But yeah, I'll put a sprout on this little dude's head. It almost makes me wish the Pikmin have like names or something rather than just like yellow Pikmin. I think that would be funny. Alright, that's where we're gonna go with. And I've never been able to figure out that highlight color. I've tried with like the range thing, but I can never get it right, so it always looks weird if I draw stuff on top of the head. I think I'm gonna mess with the eyes a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna maybe. It does look super goofy like that. I just want to see if I just go around. Oh, whoops. Wait, if I do the paint on top, that's gonna mess up the ears. That's okay. That's okay. I just want to see what this looks like. Because it doesn't feel right for the Pikmin. I know it'll make white circles when the Mii blinks. That's something I can live with. Yeah, that's more Pikmin material. It's too oval, but that's more of like, it's a Pikmin, you know? Wait, dang it. I was getting it right. No! Let me see. I don't like it. I feel like it looks weird. I'm gonna put it back. I think we're just gonna have a Pikmin with these kind of eyes. It just makes it look really goofy. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Okay. You know what? You might end up. I'm just realizing if I put it on the height thing, so I'm trying to keep the other Miis that I made a surprise. I'm gonna pause before I get to the height screen. I don't know where that is actually. So let me see, just so I don't spoil them. Oh, okay. You've actually seen all these Miis before, so it's fine. I was worried. I'm like, who's gonna pop up on the screen? Kirby's a little different. I forgot that I edited Kirby, but I'm okay with you guys seeing that. Yeah. I decided to give in with the face paint for Kirby. I was like, this doesn't really feel like Kirby otherwise. The eyelashes were bothering me. So I drew my own little Kirby eyes, and then I added little like white stars in there because I thought it would look cute. So there's my Kirby. I really like that mouth. I know Kirby usually has like a open smile or a closed mouth or something in a lot of things, but I feel like that mouth looks really good for Kirby. Plus, oh yeah, Pikmin are like tiny little dudes. That's the mouth I used for my Kirby on the 3DS anyway, so hold on a sec. We're good. Sorry, I thought there was going to be like another screen with Mii's, but I think it's only that one. Unless you make Mii's siblings, which I did put that on for 2 of the Mii's. Why is it trying to give me Yellowstone National Park? That's so specific. I've never looked that up before. It's just yellow Pikmin. Actually, I could just name this Mii Pikmin. You know what? Maybe I will. You're gonna just be called Pikmin. You are... No, I'm gonna call you the Pikmin. Because you're the only Pikmin on the island. If I made another Pikmin, by the way, my second favorite Pikmin is the pink one, the winged Pikmin. I think they're cute, but I feel like I don't know how it's gonna look because they have like kind of bug eyes, and I feel like I'd have to give them wings and stuff. So we'll see. The Pikmin. Wait, is it pronounced correctly?
My name is the Pikmin.
The Pikmin. I need like a harder K. It's too light. Let me see if I put a C. I have to turn up the volume on my end as well. I was also messing with voices for some of the Miis I wanted to make, and I didn't get the voices for some of them right. I feel a little bad. Let's see.
My name is the Pikmin.
The Pikmin. Yeah, close enough. I'm gonna put you as non-binary. I don't think Pikmin have genders anyway. I've never imagined a Pikmin dating anyone, but sure. You know, I've been trying to put what canonically, I guess for some of the characters, like their dating preferences, but this is just Tomodachi life, so I think it would actually be more fun if I made it so every me could date everyone. I'm considering that. I think it would be more fun. Okay. They, them. I'm actually surprised you can't pick multiples of those. You could be in anything, Pikmin. I believe in you. I don't know if I'd put a Pikmin as an adult or a child. I don't view Pikmin as having ages. I guess I'll put you as a grown-up. I don't know. I was thinking at first kid, but the Pikmin, I mean, they don't have like jobs or anything, but they're like little creatures that survive and stuff. I feel like mentally they're probably adults. I don't know. We'll see if we can. I have to put it on gibberish. No. Too high. Probably this. Maybe a little faster. Want it like sort of not understandable. No. I do not, once again, I do not have the person. Wait. I might have it open on my phone because I had to do this earlier for like 6 different Miis and I just kept it open on a tab on my phone. Do I still have it? No, but I can pull it up. Personality. Yeah. There we go. It's always just this one Reddit page I go to that's from like a month ago. I don't even look on Google Images or anything. Pikmin. I'd say Pikmin are a lot. It seems like when they're not being controlled by Olimar, which is what I'm going for, I want a Pikmin that gets to go on vacation and never has to get in a fight ever again in their lives. It seems like they chill and they just do stuff and whatever. I was thinking of making Olimar and then making a Pikmin as a pet. That would have been perfect, but I'd rather just make a Pikmin as a me because it sounded more fun. No offense to Olimar. So I'm gonna go with easygoing. I don't know. Let me see, because there's the personalities for Care, Dreamer, Softy, and Optimus. Pikmin seem like they hang out with other Pikmin. So friends first and works hard to make sure everyone gets along. They just seem like they chill. I guess I'll put Pikmin as an optimist. I was thinking optimist or dreamer, maybe. I don't actually have anyone as a dreamer, surprisingly. I don't know if Pikmin are idealistic and romantic. I don't know what goes on in their heads, but I'll put Pikmin as an optimist. They seem pretty happy when they're not, like stressed out about being eaten. The Pikmin. Perfect. But if we had a second Pikmin, the name is going to be changed to Yellow Pikmin. So let's see. There we go. Alright, let me pause because I don't know when I'm moving around for the house if it'll show the other houses if I like accidentally scroll over it. So I'll start it on the Wish Me Mel page. Okay, the yellow thing on top is actually bugging me because I can't draw a flower up there. I think we're gonna move it, but let's do Wish Me Mel. Alright, Little Miss Wish Me Mel. Oh yeah, I saw that I can add like 43 Mii's or something. So we still have, I feel like I've designed a lot. I think I have almost like 30, but uh, there's 70 is actually a lot once you're like designing Mii's, or if you're going as slow as I am anyway. It's kind of interesting. Wait, no. There we go. We're gonna have to change her head. But what's nice with some of the Sanrio Mii's is like some of them have the dot eyes. You know, Gudetama would also be interesting. Dang it, now I'm like constantly thinking about these Sanrio Mii's. Her eyes, I like this Wish Me Mel. It kind of looks like, with a lot of the pictures, that the lines around her, instead of being black, are like a certain shade of brown. I think it looks super cute. So they're like kind of a light brown. Oh, whoa, wait, what? What? No, I don't want that. I don't want pupils. I want, did it, are they changing color? Why aren't they changing color? Do these ones not change color? What the heck? Okay. What? Oh, this sucks. Wait, but I was able to do it with Tuxedo Sam. I thought that I did. Or no, he might just have black eyes. What the heck? No. They're just brown. Why can't I just have little dots that don't have pupils? This is even like almost the right color. What the heck? No, that looks scary. That's not her face. I don't want any of these. I want her. Alright, let me see. Maybe I should just give her dot eyes then. I can compromise. She can just have dot eyes. But I like her brown eyes. I think they look cute. I noticed they're like a little this way, just like a tad. Oh, no, too far. Okay, I mean, this isn't like a deal breaker. I'm still gonna make her. She's adorable. We're just gonna have to color some of the features, because she has a yellow nose. Oh wait, I need to change. I keep forgetting about this. Is there like an off-white maybe? She's more of like a cream. No. Okay. Where's the mouth? You know, I should probably make that other bunny, not the Sanrio one, with the X. Actually, I'm surprised there aren't X eyes. Are there not X eyes? I think her name is Miffy. That would actually be perfect. There's not X eyes. I would have to draw them. No. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That would actually be the easiest one in the world, but I want to make this bunny because I think she's cute. No. It's more of like this shape, but as a smile. Does that make sense? That's not an option here. I do like that I can make SpongeBob though. That's cool. I could just make a regular cute rabbit. Yeah, if this doesn't give the right vibe for her, I'll just make that other rabbit that I was talking about that I am not remembering the name of at the moment. But let's see if we can get this right. I wanna just give it a shot. Oh wait, I need to change her head shape. This isn't gonna work for me. Yeah, that's fine. Her head's like an no. That'll do. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. just really excited because she's one of my favorite. The only thing is, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna do rabbit ears. But I need to make her head go more, this way. I've had to do this sometimes, like improvising cheeks on Mii's. Let's see if I make it more this. But I do kind of like recording when I'm making these kind of Mii's where it's like a little more experimental in terms of the other ones I've been making. Because then it's kind of fun to talk through, like, I don't know, the process of it or whatever. Sucks for me. I love bunnies, but I can't draw bunny ears or else they'll be really tiny. They're gonna be really small. They're gonna make her look like a dog. No. I think that'll be okay. Maybe. I don't know. But that's why we're testing all this out. It's like a light. Yeah, it's like here, I think. No, I don't like this. I don't think bunnies are gonna work for me on here. That is so disappointing. I mean, unless I... See, like, the stupid thing makes it look like I have a lot of room, but they're really tiny and I can't put them on the right now. No, I don't want to do this. Let me look at my list. Okay, I'm making a different animal. I'm making a cat. I'm making an Animal Crossing character that is not a villager. I guess I'd go with, let's see. Is the right shade here? Yeah. It is sort of oh wait, that might be too dark. I think, no, it's more purpley. No, that's not it. Actually, that works for some of the plushies. I think kind of more like this. Maybe. I might be getting these colors wrong. It just sucks that so many of the Animal Crossing villagers are like football heads, and you don't have that option in this game, and that sucks. So we'll go with this. No eyebrows. No eyes. Oh wait, there are eyes. What am I talking about? This is a cat. There are eyes. No hair. There is a mouth, and it's in just a big smile. But this is one of my favorite Animal Crossing characters, actually. This always feels very friendly. And I thought, that sounds nice for my thing. I think I'm gonna have to draw the eyes, but I think I can keep the mouth, so that'll be good. It's just like a really wide mouth. No, I want it to go the other way, otherwise it looks kind of creepy. I think this will work. This Mii does kind of look a little creepy, if I'm honest. I think the eyes need to go higher, maybe. I don't know, I don't think they're supposed to be, I think they're supposed to be so large they're gonna be like, not in the middle of the head actually. I think it's like this. I don't know, but I definitely have to do some coloring now. So let's try this out. Let's do some coloring. Just sucks I have to draw ears on the top of the head. But depending on the game, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Let's see here. Wait, where's the colors again? Oh, right, it's here. Oh wait, no, I need that orange. One color, I try to put it on the color that I don't need. It usually tends to go to green. Let's see here. So, cat villagers have ears like this. They're like really tall, but I never liked how those look anyway. So I'm actually just gonna draw them like this. Perfect. And they're like yellow inside. There's like multiple shades of yellow, but I'm just gonna go with this. This doesn't end up perfect. That's okay. That's why we're trying things out. Yeah, there we go. And they're like yellow inside. Kind of this yellow actually. Let's see here. Because I am actually enjoying that, even though it's more work of adding in the different colors for stuff when I'm drawing these Miis. It's kind of fun. I feel like it makes it look a little nicer, in my opinion. So this way. That's why I'm actually kind of glad it's a small canvas anyway, because then it makes it easier. I'm going a little more kind of messy and faster than I normally would. But that's okay. I took my sweet time today, so I'm fine with spending this little experimentation. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that'll work for me. And then I need white. I think this is the middle. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm messing this up. Okay. Cool. Good to know I'm messing this up. Oh, okay. It's like white for the, okay. I think I'm gonna make it big anyway. I'm just gonna redo the eyes actually. So we'll do it kind of like this. Oh, that's not the middle. No, this is not going well. Let me put it this way. I know I could just use the arrows thing. I just don't want to. We could do it like this. And then it goes into this. It's weird because it's like there's the plushie and then there's not the plushie, and I'm looking at different angles and it's not helping, and I have to remember that this is forward facing. Yeah, like I can only draw forward facing on here. There we go. Okay, let me see. This probably isn't gonna work, but if I oh yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Feels like it looks like a video game error or something. Let me see if I put this in outline actually. Can I just outline the head? That would be nice. Oh yeah, the outline is really helpful but also really picky unless I'm just not doing it correctly, and that's very annoying. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah. This looks kind of scary. No. This is a village, not a villager, but this is an Animal Crossing character. It's Rover, by the way. That was probably noticeable from the markings and stuff. Or maybe, there's like multiple blue cat characters in Animal Crossing. But yeah, I like Rover. I think he's cool. Yeah. I think I need to make more of a oval shape. That's why it's weird looking. I hate making the oval shape because I always feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Let's see. But just sometimes, oh, whoa. I was gonna say sometimes just adding that with really helps. But yeah, I do want to do this. I do want to make this into a me. I'm already putting the time in anyway. I I know I'm gonna have to move the markings. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Yeah, it's just the wider face does kind of look a little friendlier. And I'll probably edit this me later. I just want to see if this will work. Because I do want to play. That's the other reason I'm recording. And then we can grab the white and then we can kind of expand it out a bit. Yeah, this is coming out weird, but that's okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do new eyes. Those eyes feel kind of creepy and I don't like them. This point is weird as well. But it's nice that it's not one that starts in like the top of the head or anything. It's more just, I'm fine with it being uneven, I don't care. Alright, let's draw some eyes. I just put these here as like a reference, really. So they kind of go like this. We're gonna make them large. Oops, wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. Nope. No. And they kind of go out to like the edge of the blue. There we go. That's ugly. That's ugly. Man, I was feeling so good about myself in terms of drawing these and stuff earlier, and now I'm like, this is so bad. We're gonna have to get rid of the eyes, but I'll just copy it. So then Rover has red eyes, and it's like these ovals. I have a feeling once I put the eye in, this me is gonna look so much better. There we go. Yeah. And then it's just like one black line, I think, in the middle. Sometimes it's a line and sometimes it's an oval. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Let me put it on a pixel mode. That feels creepy. That feels really creepy. I don't like that. I'm gonna make it more oval-y or something. I don't want Rover. I never want Rover to be creepy. That's the opposite of what I want. Go down. Ah. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah. I like this sort of zipper sound when you do it in a straight line. Okay, I think that'll be cool. Let me just remove the eyes. I'm so glad you can just remove the eyes and not have to remove like every feature at once. Yeah, that's a bit better. I might end up drawing the open mouth too. I don't know. Sometimes he does have this kind of mouth. It just doesn't feel big enough. Alright, let me just copy that over. I've noticed that's just a lot easier for me when it comes to the eyes, to just copy it. Makes my life easier. I think that's the right placement. Alright, you know, that actually kind of makes it look like shading a little bit. I kind of like it. Wait. There we go. I'm okay with having it be a little different. Like I said, I'll probably edit a lot of this later. I just wanted to do it on here for fun. And to be like, hey, I'm making an animal. Oh, I messed that up. out of here. Go. We can put that 1 pixel, these 2 pixels back in. Cool. Yeah, something feels off. Not just the white. You know what? Maybe I should just put that back in, actually. Let's see. Yeah, that could work. There we go. Okay. It looks so weird with not looking at the left-hand side, actually. Yeah, this is what I'll go with for now. I think it's the head shape. I think the head shape is destroying this, but I'm okay with this for now. His eyes do kind of look a bit creepy now that I'm like looking at the picture. It's just most of the time it just looks like red with like black in the middle, but here it's like pointy and kind of evil looking. Okay, so it's gonna put me on the height screen. Let me pause. Alright, we're good. Rover from Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna put that in as the full name, but I'm tempted to.
My name is Rover.
I just don't remember what your voice sounds like. I'm gonna put it as nothing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna put you at. No, I was gonna put it for when Animal Crossing came out, but then I'd have to put on like the age thing. I don't know if the Miis will like physically change if they age, but you're a grown up, so it's fine. I just don't remember how your voice sounds. Unless I figure out how to do animal ease in here, that would be really funny. You're special villagers, so I don't know how you sound. I'll go with this for now. No. You're friendly. You're friendly and you help people, and that's like literally your entire job. But you also seem really chill, easygoing. I'm tempted to say care. Does tend to be a bit more on the positive side from what I remember. I'll go with dream. I feel like that could fit actually. His care is right of like in a sense of like helping people and stuff, but also seems really chill. I feel it kind of romanticizes things in a way from what I remember. All right, add me. Oh, it's Daydreamer now. Okay. Plus, I don't have one of these. I mean, I'm not trying to put the Miis specifically all the time in like personalities I don't have, but sometimes it's kind of nice. It's actually funny with the I made a bunch of like some of the Miis kind of like more in the green ones, like the reserved introverted section. I have a lot of like Miis that end up in the easygoing category, but that just happens to be the kind of characters I'm making. I don't know what that says about me really, but let me put Rover's house down. I'll probably end it here actually, but let's see.
To meet you. I'm Rover. I'm a considerate daydreamer. I know I look like I have it all
Kind
together.
of a little bit like Annalise, not really. I'm worried this me kind of accidentally looks like Sonic or something, but I think because of the shade of blue, I don't remember what kind of weird Sonic has though. But no, it's supposed to be Rover from Animal Crossing. I will definitely have to do some stuff with this me. It just does kind of suck that like all your Miis, like I can't give any Animal Crossing Miis like the football shaped like the sideways head. Not that all of them have that anyway. Like Stitches would be an easy one because his head's like round and stuff. Stitches is one of my favorite villagers. I'm tempted, but then you can't color like the rest of the body, so I don't know. Plus I have stitches in my town. But yeah, these are the Miis I wanted to make. Well, I wanted to make a Sanrio one. I wanted to specifically make Mushmimel, or not really any Sanrio villagers after that. But I'm happy with Rover. That wasn't even no, that was one of my he's one on my list, so that's done now. I've been testing like a couple of Miis from my list, and I've been having to shrink it if there's Miis that I can't figure out how to get to work. Like I didn't know what to do about 80s strawberry shortcake's hair, so I didn't make her. But yeah, I'm good for now with Miis I'm making. Plus, it's like 9:30 anyway, and I want to play before the Miis go to bed. I really want to show you some of the, specifically the Miis they made today that look a lot better than the two I did here. That's a thing I've been excited for like all day actually, as I've been making them. So that's what we're gonna do. See you then.